Today the news is already gone. I mean, I took this trade. This is gold. Still running. Now back to ES. If I can do anything for the ES, maybe to come here and bounce down, or to just buy from here. It's like we already have SMT here. Increasing it 50%. This should have been a buy, but we don't know what this 930 is going to be coming with.
Hello. All right, now we got the sound. Oh, you know what? Let me do it. All right, the sound is back. All right. Sorry. I checked the chat now. Anyway, vote in the chat. Let's see what you guys voted. That's so funny because I literally went to plug in my phone to see if my assistant was gonna text me anything. Okay, 860 votes. Tanya, you did us dirty. 43% bearish, 42% bullish, 15% neutral. Interesting. Well, at this point, you should know what I'm talking about if what I'm showing on the chart. I'm just joking. So, yeah, I was just saying, like, Mad annoying that we had a large distribution over London, like last night. So we already moved like 260 points or whatever. So I feel like it might just be a harder session. We have 10 a.m. news. ES is weaker. Finally. Here's the open anyway. So I said it looks like a huge market maker sell model. I mean, on the 4 hour. Just a matter of, are we going to distribute their cleaning? So far we have, like, you know, ES at least, and NASDAQ on the 4 hour. It trades to 50% each time. The ES was weaker than NASDAQ, actually. Didn't retrace on this time. Just shy of it. Second time. Yes, so... This is like the SMR smart money reversal. This is the first distribution, and we're going to get a silver bullet second distribution. A little tricky. Yeah, we're on the 4 hour here. I want to see kind of what happens on this 4 hour. Although there's a bunch of order blocks here, you know. So ES is the one I would want to short if I go into short. Just mad hard that they took away the short from like overnight. Why do we have to drop during the overnight session? Unbelievable. I was sleeping. It was mad annoying seeing, I was right about the shorts yesterday, and we dropped so much while this, like, tiny pullback here just stopped me out, because it just wasn't... That was so unnecessary, NASDAQ, for you to come up this time. But, oh well. Another day. Thursday and Friday. So far on the weekly, like, what do we have? We had Monday push up. That was like Judas. We have Tuesday reversal. Wednesday continuation. Thursday we got continuation. I mean, if we get continuation today, you know, that could be TJF Friday. See on the weekly. This is a weekly fair value gap. Last week's low. Worth check. You know, previous weekly low. It's probably this, yeah, same thing with ES. That's probably the sell side.
Ntabwo turi kureba marketing. Ntabwo turi kureba marketing.
Yeah.
Shyira nko ku munota umwe ndebe. Ntabwo ari bimwe ndake. Uzi ko ibyo bintu njye byarangiye kare. Nako njye ikiri nk'ababoro kuri SMT nabonaga amasaha adahura. Kanze ndi fresh ndebe iboro subira iserera.
Probably, I mean, there's a possibility that it's just gonna continue flushing all the way down there, no pullbacks. It's kind of frustrating. Someone said I just went short ES. Wish me luck. Good luck. Don't be a degenerate.
noneho ivore yagiye
But
inyuma
good
pe
luck.
bikabije.
gute
Nyine njye ndi inyuma wumve ko ndi 3:27.
Okay. 9:30.
uri gukoresha hano mwana urebe niba ari iya desambure
niyo ya desambure man.
Why you gotta be so rude? Yeah. First 15 minutes of the day is definitely flushing hard. Flushing hard, bruh.
Desambure
Flushing
ahubwo
like
irwaye mu
Main
mutwe.
Street.
iyi staff ikora neza
If like NASDAQ actually, I don't want to be a chaser, right? You know how like yesterday was so annoying? We had like the first 5 minutes of the day be so like quick to the downside, then the rest of an hour and a half was the same amount. It was so annoying. So from here to here is
Bamaze iminsi bari
550
kungendaho
points.
mani bamereza data
You
zituzuye.
know. What's the daily ATR again? But we already started off like we're already higher than average. So
Ndabura.
274. We're already at like 313, so it seems like it could be like a pretty good range day, a large range. So I gotta pick my spots. $63 and ES. So we have 10 AM news. No, we're just bleeding down first 10 minutes of the day.
Zanta ni ibintu uri kureba
Excuse me?
ni ku munota umwe What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? ibintu uri kureba nta hantu biba
Cyo mpamvu mugati se bamaze iminsi bari kungendaho mani. Ntago ndetse n'igute manipulating chat zanjye mani.
MNQZ susubiza inyuma
The best part is like when you're not feeling like pressure or rushed. You just focused about it. So you don't wanna
ya desambure turebe
Si se nyine. Nyine si ibyo ngibi se.
ni ku munota umwe
make it like
Nshaka ku minota 5.
crazy.
brother ain't no way
Ahani njyewe bamaze iminsi bari kungendaho ngenda mbibona mani. Sinzi icyo bari kunziza.
Egera nta n'ahantu binanahura
Kandi chat ari zimwe.
Bad boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Mani
when they come
na
for
closinze
you?
iyi ball inshuro ebyiri.
Alright,
Nonze ndongera ku closing
here we are.
mfite.
Just dropped
Na
hella
closinze mfungura indi
the
new
past 10
tab
minutes. I didn't do
mani
anything as I said. It was like we already dropped a ton overnight.
kandi iyi
Yeah,
niyo
I'm kinda
nakoreye
gonna
hejuru
see
urabona ko na data z'ejo zose
what the next
nakize uyu
vibe
munsi.
check
And
is.
then
And the vibe check is like this
Kandi
4
yari
hour,
yari
yeah,
nzima.
completely violated. Violation.
baby
back into this.
abaginga bari
Looks like yeah, we're
kunjeta
just gonna go for it. We're just gonna go
mani
for this previous
baranziza
weekly low.
ubuhanga
Just
mani
a
babona
matter of
analize
how
zanjye
it's gonna do
zirenze
it.
mani.
Seems like it's just running in any like 1 minute
No, I'm online.
FEG,
ko
any
nta
1
bundi
minute
busobanuro
imbalance.
njye
It's just
nayibonera
gonna
n'icyo wavuga ngo
hold.
iki.
It seems like so. I mean, I wouldn't be afraid to take on like a risk like that. To be honest, I wouldn't feel like I'm chasing, but I need to see something where I could feel comfortable putting a swing high stop at, I guess. Also, I am noting that. Let's see.
gusa ukiyenza ku muntu wa umugani w'abanyamurenge. nyine nibyo mwana sinzi njye icyo banzize kuko erega n'ejo warabikoze ejo se sinarebaga ibyawe hari ukuntu ngira gutya baro yanjye ikicanga mani ikamera nkaho reba byende byo nabyo nakubwiraga ejo nakubwira ataha boro harimo gapu ukanseka kandi njyewe narayibonaga njyewe gapu yari irimo narayibonaga. Prezanta kirebere ibyo biri aho ngaho ntumbaze iby'ibanze.
So I kind of just took the Monday, fake out like the push up. I took the extension level to the other side, and -2 is pretty much like exactly where previous weekly low is. I think that's super. I like that confluence. That's like kind of the first fake out, right? This day I actually tried to short somewhere like here or something. Got stopped out for -20 points, so just needed to wait. Monday was the fake out, So kind of using Monday's range to look at where the other side could go.
I'm
not going. I'm really just don't want to. Yeah, let's see. See if I find a short down to that previous weekly low level. Already dropped to 30 points NES. It's great.
Será como era tu? Será gritando, como no?
Yeah. Let's see if we can make another swing high somewhere. Gotta be super careful here because I don't want to be chasing price, but I also don't want to miss out on an opportunity. So, just 1 second, got a cough. Don't you know I'm human too? No, I'm gonna marry you anyway. I don't know why that's in my head. That's like so like 2000. I don't even know when that song came out. 2019. We had 8:30 news. We have 10 a.m. news, but it's moderate. Like, what are we down today? 1%. Okay. What's the heat map looking like? Red. Very red. Oracle, Tesla. Interesting. So yesterday Tesla was the strongest and kind of holding stuff up during the morning session. It's dropped down a bit. It's below yesterday's low. Cool. Kind of just holding around that range on the daily. NVIDIA down 1%, Meta down 1.5%. Apple's flat, Amazon's down 0.6%, Google's down 2%. To me, we didn't really hit anything of interest yet. We still have this 4 hour to close. I guess, we definitely need to mark out midpoint of this wick. And midpoint of this wick. What does the daily look like? What does the daily wick? I'd rather have the midpoint of the daily than the 4 hour. Okay, midpoint of the daily wick. No, that's not like that strong for me. Let's see on the 15. No, there's no FEG there. That's good. So this could just be like rejection block that it's popping off of. So I'm still bearish. I'm just kind of looking for potential situation. Maybe it makes, I don't know. We'll see what this 15-minute does really. Hopefully it makes a 15-minute fair value gap. Gotta be careful. That's what I keep saying. How big was this? 930 fair value gap. Don't you know I'm human too? Okay, whoever is short off the open retraced a ton just now. Still remaining below. 8:30 open, 9:30 open. Let's put the T timing. You know, I'll marry her anyway.
Koresha za marira zawe nyine umbwira aho iri tracing.
Aho iri tracing gute?
Niyo nyine iyi stuff iri valid.
ngewe kuva iyo kandi fominzi isumbuye y'ubururu sha dusaringa bya biri validi kabisa.
noneho dushushanye kano gasitafu nigaruke kagakoramo twaba turi in good hands. Just waiting for SMT.
This is in 7 minutes. We have news in 7 minutes.
Wabigira ute wowe bwagashushanyije
Anje ari kuririmba ngo I'm only human after all.
amaze guhomba se bigenze bite?
Nta kintu yarigeze ananakora.
Marry that girl, marry her anyway. Hi, greetings from Sweden. Greetings, Sweden.
Iserisi yawe ari iy'ubugoryi mwana.
Greetings.
iraho yagushyizemo se ngo undi hajya turisanga.
How's everyone doing? So far this morning? So far, I think chat was like 50-50% bearish bullish. We had a huge push down lower. We have news in about 7 minutes. I didn't take a trade yet. We hit 50% of the daily wick for ES. Kind of waiting for that 15-minute. Oh, we made a 15-minute FEG there. Depends on how. If you think we're going to retrace that much, we already retraced 50% of this push down, I think, probably. Yeah, he did. So if one thinks that that's the swing high, like, for the day, that would be the trade, the stop loss, the large stop, but, you can just manage your risk by taking smaller sizing. Sometimes with the larger volatility, it's easier. Even though it's larger stops, it's just faster action. It's just easier setup. I didn't take that. I gotta just see. Let's see. I think I'm gonna probably wait till 10 a.m. news, and I'll be okay if we distribute again. I tried. Because I feel more comfortable with that swing high than anything here.
Yeah.
Just keep it up. Marry that girl. Filch is good. He's getting his coffee. That's good.
Yanze kudushyiramo.
My phone charged yet. I'm like the worst at charging my phone. We always died.
Tugenda imbere ya kanda.
And then I'm like, okay, I have to take a portable charger out with me when I go out, and then I realize I have to charge a portable charger. There's probably been at least 3 different times I went to Dwayne Reed to buy a portable charger. Because I just needed to charge my phone. And whatever, another portable charger is gonna hurt.
twitonze usanga zigera
isaha igiye kurangira.
I'm kind of sus about these. I mean, these highs are kind of smooth for NASDAQ. So, I mean, we'll see what ends up happening. And we definitely did retrace. The 15 is pretty clean in that regard. Let's see the 15-minute here. Right.
ahubwo ni gute iyi ya mbere itadushizemo undi yo yakabaye yano nadushyizemo
From here to here,
iyi kandi
it did retrace 50% into a fair value gap. That was at 4 a.m. or so during London. And we just drop. No retracements pretty much. Just so many, just drops, drop. No retracements at 50%. There's just seriously just like tiny retracements into 15-minute fair value gaps and drop and drop. And drop. Then here, another drop after 8:30 news. Oh, phew. 8:30 news dropped us a bit.
habuzeho people
Steadily.
habuzeho ibice 25
I don't think that was retraced to 50%, dropped again. So since we already had that retracement to 50% and we dropped, it feels like kind of like yesterday morning where kind of continuously drop. I don't want to be caught up in something like this again though. So I'm just kind of,
ayibonye
I guess I'll see what happens at 10.
do kuni ibintu dukora do na iyi ni nayimeasuring
Are you ready? 10 a.m. news in 3 minutes or so.
ishyizeho reka da
2 minutes. A rather short yes.
uyu munsi nta news ihari harya
hari izuba ya nyayo yarangiye ni na yaranyaye dore yari iyi ngiyi ya 2:30. ahandi hose ndabona nta birenze
Here's the news.
news yawe yadushyizemo
My subs are now 123k. That's cool. What did I write there? Oh, 123k in the description. Shout out to the subs. Subs shout out to the community, honestly. What fun. I've been on YouTube for, I don't even know. I think 2 years. Less than 2 years. No, more than 2 years, right? I'm going to be live streaming for 2 years in December. So, yeah, just about 2 years. Yeah, so let's see here.
makengaro urabaye icyumweru
10 a.m. news, kind of like a blah, 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 boring.
iki ngiki turimo
igishize
Why is this line so damn thick? What in tarnation?
nera badi kandi nayo ushatse wayo makenga hari aho kari kari imbere
Definitely is like, we have big ranges to work with today. A lot of volatility. These 1 minute candles are very large, 30 points, 35 points, 38 points, very, very large. So we got to be careful on just how much I take. If I take a position, like, you know, I normally take
iminota
minis.
cumi n'itanu irasa gute?
But maybe today's a day where I take 15 micros instead of 2-3 minis.
Itanu yo konyibuka.
I'll see what's good. See what's up.
Eh?
Basically, it's just
Iminota
about
cumi n'itanu irasa gute?
the, I don't know, the risk, the monetary risk, how many points I'm risking.
Irasa fake.
Looks like the news was leaked early today. Oh, okay. Interesting. Existing home sales, 4 million, a little bit better than the expected 3.6 million, but
kwikoreramo aho ngaho. Ndakeka ku minota itanu nta
we
kindi
got
kintu
so many
kirimo.
FOMC speakers today. Ew, bro, I hate that shit. 10 a.m. FOMC member Bauman speaks. 1 p.m. Barr speaks, Logan speaks, Daly speaks. And you know that, like, if they just say something random, it could cause something. Even though it's yellow folder, they could just say something that was, like, unexpected, or it sounds a little bit like, oh, you know, it's just the algos, like, listening to all those headlines, reading them, and then automatically trading, putting in orders off that. Something to be aware of. I mean, tomorrow's PCE. If we don't hit this previous weekly low today, I'm going to look for it tomorrow. I have this high just kind of marked out to see if there will be an S&T there or whatever. So far, they're both reaching close to that high. And this is a 15-minute fair value gap, to remember that. Right, we're still bearish on the 5 and the 15. So I'm not looking too long, really. Below 930, 830. You just end up being bullish. I'm just gonna chill and wait until the next bearish situation unfolds, basically. I'll mark out the 1050 macro too. I don't want to rush into something. So far, no trade for me yet. The day's range is pretty good. Pretty big, though. Just gotta be careful when it's a big range and the 1 minutes are also big. Template, gray. Okay. I just kind of like to put up the 1050 to 1110 macro on my little thing, so I remember when it happens. When we're in that window, I'm not restricted to that window, but I do just like to pay attention when it happens, when we're in it. Okay. Breaking over that swing high in this first presented fair value gap. See what we got here. We're in this 15-minute FEG also on both of them. It is retracing deep. You know, doesn't particularly look bullish to me. In higher time frame, that's why I'm not going bullish. Just a matter of waiting for the proper retracements to go short at. For me, at least. So, let's see. Here we are. Broke this high in the first presented FEG. We'll mark out like pre-market highs as well. Maybe someone will have a SMT at the swing high here. I don't know. Does feel like, though, a bit worrisome for people that are holding their shorts there. Or stops at break even, then that got kicked out. Or those that chased at 9:30. So I'm just cognizant. I'm not short yet. Long, not long either. Be careful. Such a large overnight move. How much did we move so far on the daily? Was it 300? I'm careful about it, but I'm also aware of, like, if we start out with a big range, we are likely to have some continuation or something. More big range to come, maybe. We'll see. People that are bullish, hit a 50% level on the daily wick, and I could see them being like, this is a close of a short-term high. It's just way too early for me to do that and consider it like that. And where would I long to exactly? We come back up into this. We could come back into this 50% mark of this leg lower we just had on the 4-hour, just like we have been doing that. So I think that's kind of important to mark out probably as well. I'll set an alert, set level there.
I'm only human after all. Where's yesterday's low? Mark that out too. Twizere ko hano ariho igiye gukorera ikintu cy'iki kugira ngo yongere imanuke.
Oh, what the hell did I put? H4. Okay.
banza urebe uburyo nyine iri reacting.
And then, that'll mark out yesterday's low. Previous daily low. Previous daily low. Cool. I don't know what this.
Agira staff wari uri gukoresha n'ejo bundi ngo yari yesterday's low ni body candle yari iki?
byose iyo nakoreshaga ejo yo yari body candle kandi body candle yayikoreyemo muri London session isa n'ushyiramo rero.
Yes, just took out that smooth high there.
So uyu munsi aramutse uri bukoresha yakoresha ro, usibye ko n'ubundi ukuntu mbibona nimba turi busaringa turaza gutegereza confirmation ikomeye kabisa, kuko buryo iri kuritaninga nta ibintu bitari seriyo. wayishyize karisa gute? Shyiramo ku minota 15 cyangwa 5 rero.
Nasdaq didn't reach it yet, so you had a small divergence there right now.
Niho hariya hari ahantu ubona jya nka saa 9 za Nyaruka cyangwa harya byari nka saa 2 ubwo ntibyari iyo saa yari isangahe aho haboro
kuriyemo man kuyemo ikoraho iramanuka.
urabona ko yanakozemo SMT n'ubyitegereza yaza kwiba.
It's a bit late to be buying the dip.
ICT ari muri noza muri chats zatanye.
Nizeye ko ari kumuseka none zugo. I told you.
It's a little too late to be buying the dip. All right.
Yakoze katanje. Kaze gukurura abantu man.
You have a divergence there at the high so far, but we don't know. Nasdaq could end up taking it. I'm just waiting for some sort of bearishness. And this is kind of hard when... Dude, it is really hard. This is really hard to wait for because what am I going to consider a bearish? Well, the swing low is all the way down here. We have so many, bullish FEGs right now lined up, where it could just end up retracing to and then continue up. So I'd rather wait for something.
Ibyo bijemo gute?
So for the hourly, we just took out like an hourly high on ES. Previous hour high. Not yet on Nasdaq. Because that's this pre-market high. This is the ES 4-hour inversion, I think.
Iyo gap irimo ryari?
And this is 40% of the leg down, 50% of the leg down, I mean. 50% of the H4 leg down. I need to get it together. Okay, Nasdaq just took out pre-market high.
Kari kinini.
What's love got to do with it? ICT's in the house. What's up, ICT?
ICT, what's up, ICT? ICT is in the house.
Hi, Michael.
Hi, Michael.
Michael, are we still on for December? We're still on for December.
ICT ariyemera abantu.
Okay, so far, if this actually is going to be a leg forward, it's a high resistance movement, pre-market high, or it's 50% of the leg down here. So if this is going to end up being like a silver bullet, right, the second distribution leg on the 4-hour, then it'll happen soon.
Ese kirenze ikoraho nta SMT ikozemo.
Kirenze kora
Kirenze ikora kuri 50% y'umunsi nta SMT yari yakora.
Arayitegereza nyine.
Yeah, this is the reversal area, but I'm not going to gauge for a reversal just yet.
Don't put them brain. ICT in the house. Mazikis.
We just took out that hourly, so I'm gonna mark out this bullish fair value gap. I would probably consider we invert this, I'd probably consider a short.
ICT ibintu byababeshya man. Nese ubu ni gute wabona cyo cyahita cyinjira nk'aha ngaha kandi ikamanuka mpaka hasi.
Nigeze ababwira ngo mwinjire.
Oya, ikibazo ni entry ziwe man.
Ariko
ntabikurikiza.
nyine ibyo yigisha ni iby'abanyeshuri kugira ngo bagendane nabyo. Ntiyavuze ngo amaze imyaka 40 muri iyi game ntabwo mwamwishinga.
Niba amaze imyaka 40 yagiye akoresha ibyo yigishije.
Afite imyaka 40 ya experience.
So, can I put an alert if this like drops below here? Maybe. Put an alert there. Add alert crossing down. Put my sound up.
Kubayo.
Yiga man, turi muri 50% y'umunsi, turi muri 50% ya FVG ya minota 15, turi kuri ya ntuza ya high of New York, turi egoko.
Aho ngaho irongera izamukaho gato. Nasdaq koremo hejuru.
Before we just bounced off pre-market high.
ES hamwe gutyo.
Bum, 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 bum. I mean, this is a bullish breaker on the 5. It's probably on the 2 too, and like 1. So the fact that we bounced off this so cleanly, bulls are certainly winning at the moment. We're about to get back into previous daily low area for NASDAQ.
Turebe uburyo ukora kuri iyo rowa y'umunsi.
Iyi ngiba ari bullish breaker. Iyi. Iba ari bullish breaker.
iyo ngiyo bari bullish breaker kimwe nuko ako kantu kari karimo aho kari bearish break kakandi ugeze gushanya ku minota 3 ku minota 3 mu kanya ufungura chat hari boro nasanze ashushanyijeyo
What
ku
are we
minota 3
gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
saa 3 zicyuzura nyine gutyo.
What am I gonna do when the feds come for me, you guys? I don't know. Sometimes it feels like that. It's like, oh man, I cracked a code.
Sugo sa.
Ndibuka yo karimo aho ngaho.
They're gonna come for me.
Kumya wakagura.
Someone's gonna knock at the door.
Kumaho.
Bagire tukareba uburyo reactinga kuri raro y'umunsi kiriya kirango rushanyije cy'icyumweru si yaro y'umunsi.
Nasdaq did too. Nasdaq just, yeah, we're just pumping.
Kuyikoramo.
See, we're about to hit that yesterday's low.
Kuri yesterday's low.
Igiye kumana ngiye gushyira ku munsi. Bifite isura mbi. Reba uburyo irimo iragaruka hejuru ya yanoze.
Ndabona gutya ntari iki ni kimwe cya kabiri mwana. Kandi hano hantu yari tracing ntiwamenya ngo ni ibiki.
The daily candle. Massive wick.
Ntabwo ari FVG muri kimwe cya kabiri ikintu na kimwe tu.
Aho yari tracing ntacyo warenzaho.
To be honest.
Ariko nyine ntabwo hasobanutse niyo mpamvu dushaka ko
this daily candle, we're in this daily FVG now. So what if we just end up rocketing up straight up and we leave this?
Nigiye kora ko monitor nakora no kuri rero uyu munsi.
No. Time will tell.
Bakaleko.
Time will tell. We're taking out.
Nyine reactinga genda usubiza inyuma urebe uburyo ya reactinze muri laboro
down now, right? The actual OTE.
Aho niho uhita umenya ko ibintu atari ko ugomba kwitonda abandi.
If this ends up getting violated, then I'd probably end up flipping my bias. That's the only way, really.
Niyo mpamvu biriya bintu byanuza bintera ubwoba shaha. Byo gushyiramo limit order.
We have this inversion on the 4-hour.
Njyewe nshaka kureba uko market iri reacting ahantu. Ibyo kumbwira ngo limit order ibyo ni ibiki? Bizanye n'ikintu nari niteguye ze bikaza bigahita bihura. Nuzayo.
Again, I can't get into shorts unless we find we don't have a bearish shift. To me, I prefer let's invert this.
Urabona aho hantu.
See this?
Urumva uburyo yaje gukuramo ako karo.
Yeah.
Aho usimbutse.
Because we are breaking this low,
urabona uburyo yaje gukuramo ako karo.
Because it came down here and had like a quick
ako karongo gashushanyo gakomeye
bounce off of this. So if it comes back and then breaks this low, especially if the displacement inverts this, then that would look good for sure. That hasn't happened yet, so.
Imaze kuhapasura. Yahise breaking a structure nyine. Kuri low time frame. Breaker ICT bari kuvuga. Urumva? ni ziriya down close candles ziriya zimanuka.
Is this?
Oya, ziriya ubona zishoreranye zisa umweru.
Is this?
Izo ziheruka. Iziheruka zimanuka, okay, izo ngizo.
Yeah, bisa nabi.
Iyo niyo
Doesn't
break
work if we
man.
go down below here.
Yeah, bisa nabi.
Ongera usubire naho haboro ho wavuze ngo iyo ni break. Uzirebe. Oya, iyo ntabwo ari, iyo sinzi uko nayita break man. Usibye ko iyo ngiyo iracanganya, ariko yishyireho urebe ukuntu market yarekitinzemo.
Di kuri wiki.
Ushyize kuri wiki none ushaka gusanga ku munota umwe hari amabodi. Uhita ujya ku munota umwe nyine urebe. Kandi zikurikirana ziri bullish, ziheruka ziri bullish.
Are we gonna do it, chat? Is it gonna happen? Will it happen? Will it happen? I mean, it would be pretty good. I would like that. I mean, it would be good because I'm, this is a buy stop rate. And then we give a short-term low, 4 hour and hourly point of interest, shorting, and a premium. It's gotta wait for Might not happen. It'd be kind of annoying, but maybe it'll happen at 10:50 or 11. Does anyone else notice that we've literally had bigger moves after 11 last couple of days? Like yesterday, the New York session was pretty small range and then after 11:30 is when it distributed lower. Alex Carreño says, I agree, wasted most of my buying power in the morning only to see the moves occur later in the day. Word. Big news though is that FINRA voted to eliminate the $25,000 PDT rule, pattern day trading rule. I think they're lowering it down to 2,000 or something. So that's big news. I think the SEC still has to pass it though. But I did tweet that news. Retweet it. Win for retail. Because it was really dumb to have those restrictions before anyway. It's funny, people saying, regulations are going to come, regulations going to come. That's less regulations there. That's great. You know what I'm saying? It's great. I think think the SEC still has to pass it, though. The FINRA agreed to get rid of it. Sad, we're not having that reversal yet. We're probably not gonna have it. I don't know. The downside. We'll see. Still gotta see. Maybe that it's building up. Maybe it's building up a fake bull flag, you know? Fake people out. Don't know. Find out. Either that or I'm just wrong on the bearish bias. No one saw that. Roxy Toxic. I've taken one TP, one break even. Cool. Someone said Golan Shlomi says, it's weird. PDD was put into place to keep away small investors from day trading so they won't blow their accounts. No, they put that in place so that people can't get rich off of trading. No, but like the real thing is that their study that on people was so small and stupid. The reason why they did that. And come on, like doing that is really like dumb. You can't pattern day trade. That literally means you can't have a day trade. You can't have 3 day trades in a week where you open and close the same position in stocks. Not for futures. It never existed, which is why futures are the best. And literally why it's dumb that they had that rule too. Someone's saying, Tanya probably going to say it was a long day later. I mean, what do you want me to say, bro? I said I was bearish, and I'm still waiting for the bearishness. I'm not going to go on longs here. I just don't see where I would target. It's so jagged at the top. I said where I would flip maybe is if we completely inverted this. Write out your plan and do what's there. We're waiting, we're just waiting for this to happen. Alright. And it's not happening. But like I said, it might be just creating a false bull flag.
Ni muvu za nyazo zisigaye ziba nyuma ya saa yine. Abonye muvu za nyazo zisigaye ziba nyuma ya saa yine.
ibihe birahinduka mani ukuntu market iri muri September ntabwo ariko tuba muri October cyangwa mu kwa kane.
S&P, NAS, where?
Nyuma ya nako saa tanu aribwo ibiri
825 high.
kugira icyo ikora.
Yeah. Pretty much like the hourly fair value gaps, right? We're flagging, we're just flagging. Yeah, the daily, someone says it looks like a bullish with a small pullback. Really depends on whether this daily FEG wants to hold. So far, we've wicked that like so much. So I have to think about who's offsides here. So far, I feel like it's just generating more liquidity. I don't think many people. I still have this low as the one I want it to break because there's not really any displacements anywhere anyway. Tiny, do I work out before trading? Sometimes. Oh, this is a volleyball shirt. I did work out this morning. It'll look like I did. Probably the shirt. Tanya's butt bearish today? I don't even know what that means, buddy. I don't even know what that means, buddy.
kubona ngiye kurya trade nzima sha. Niko. Eyo.
And 42. Past 18 minutes, we've been accumulating. Previous daily low, didn't reject there. SMT of ES, we'll find out if it'll hold or not. ES still hasn't gone into that. Daily fair value gap, I wouldn't really care if it violates SMT. It just shows that we're not having a reversal right now. At the moment, not at the moment. Since when you're ready, buys are running. I don't know what what you want me to do. You want me to buy here? I'm waiting for what I'm waiting for. You gotta just keep extending those lines out because price has not done anything so far. I mean, that would be great if this is the SMT, another SMT here. Now we start the reversal. That's like double confirmation for me, if that's true. If and only if. We'll find out. Mm-hmm. Nope, nope, nope. No, 1050 is about to come up. What do you guys think? Breaking that high again. See what happens here in this hourly. 10 minutes left in this hourly. Okay, here's 1050. I mean, yeah, that's what I need to see. The 15 here. Yeah, let's see if we end up inverting or we're going to have a reversal. Inverts and wants to go to back all the way but back up to London High. Go ahead, bro. But like, I'm still bearish here. See? It'd be great. It would be so fun if 1050 has a bearish reversal. We'll find out. If it inverts this, I'm dead. I'm going to short that. Mm-hmm. Okay. Real good, yes. Alright, I'm in the shorts. Let me see here. One, two, three drives into there. Inversion here. SMTs. Yeah. 1050 macro. Inversion. There's a lot going on here that I like, so. Where do I think it'll go to? I think it's a good idea to probably take it off here, 50%. And then I'd also hold for the entire move. Honestly, not the entire, maybe 242. So this is going to be my first try. My second try would be if I get stopped down, then it decides to run this low later. Honestly, I'm like really tempted to add another contract, but I'll just pyramid in if it ends up actually continuing. I'll add throughout the distribution phase. Yeah, that's why I'll add more. If it breaks this and gives you another entry before it hits like this. So I'm in the shorts. Waited. This could totally stop me out too. We'll find out. Good time of day for this to happen. ES makes this a new high. It'll be bad news for me. Unless it wants to make another freaking SMT. But basically we'll find out. Like I said, this is kind of like the early short. If this stops me out, I'm fine with it. Then I'm literally just going to wait for this low to get hit. To try again. Because I'm okay with being wrong because, being kind of earlier on this one because it is going for just such a big RR. So anyway, I don't have to justify myself. We'll find out pretty soon here. Mad knowing how long I've been in this trade. Let's see, 53, 54, 52, 6 minutes in drawdown. That's never a good look. Bum, bum, bottom, bum, 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 bum. Oh my god, you guys, it's so slow. It's about to be 11. So it's about to be London close. Is it still Rosh Hashanah? No, right? It's only 2 days, right? Yeah, it's not Rosh Hashanah anymore. Wake up, price. Been consolidating for too long. 36 minutes at least. Been in this trade since here. 9 minutes. I really thought it was going to distribute quick down here. I thought it was going to just do inversion quick. That's why I got in there where I did. All good. Stops in. I could still get stopped out. Back to break even. Hopefully we start seeing some distribution to the downside. And not some bullshit back and forth. You see the other. The tension is real. So seriously, the way I kind of help myself hold on to it is I talk myself through it. It's fine if like I said, it's fine if I get stopped out. I'm looking for a big RR. I am looking to I'm in at the smart money reversal. So it's like the first stage if this goes down, right? That inversion after it took out that high and had like double SMTs. So, and it's in a hourly point of interest. So that's what it is. I would look to pyramid here if we broke this because I'm imagining people that are long and, trailing stops, those that are long versus pre-market high or breakers or whatever. We've been trailing your stops to here, and I'd look to see if then maybe more those people that get stopped out are gonna flip, get on the other side. We displace below that. Where are we at right now? I'm in profit finally. Hopefully we get distribution. We had the manipulation, accumulation, manipulation. Let's see some distribution. That'd be nice. Ugh. Yeah, I would honestly hold, if I get this good bill like that, I would hold to previous weekly low 242. Or, like, I would hold one there to there. Like, LOL, when the chart when you're looking for such a big move, that the chart gets so tiny. I pay attention to when we break that low, so because I do want a pyramid. 242. I don't really like what it does there though, so I might change that, take that off, change that to an OCO. Yeah. Okay, there. Just so it's more zoomed in there. Hi. 675. Cool. I'll look to pyramid after we hit this or something, right? Or should I pyramid now? I don't know. Nah, I want to see after we hit this. That was like the OG thought process. Like, oh, if we invert this, I don't want to add too much before then. But we do now have, took out a swing low on the 1 minute. Some swing lows. This is what I would consider more of like an intermediate term low, which is why I would look to pyramid here. Like I said, this reacted strongly to this level, etc. On the upside, so I would think that this is the next level to break, where, and like I said, some people could be then flipping their positions. We'll see. We'll find out. It could still get stopped out. Like, I held pretty nicely in drawdown for, 9 minutes. Said this was like the last line. It had to stop. And it did stop there. So it'd be nice to see continuation. Let's see. 2,700 people are watching. Hit that like button. This ain't easy. Ain't easy. This is a good sign though. Broke this low. Retraced into this FEG, broke this low again. It's looking good. Yes, broke this pre-market, this low that I'd marked out where I would want a pyramid on NASDAQ. So it is looking very weak. It's good. We're up 30 points now. 32 points. La la la. It's bright in here. Can I lower this? Okay. I gotta stay focused. Stay focused, stay focused. I'm gonna break this kind of NASDAQ, so I haven't pyramided yet. Let's put this out here on ES though. Bro, what a crazy candle that is. 36-point candle to the upside. Why? At 11:11. We're back in this breaker. Breaker inversion. It needs to reject like kind of now. From here. Close the below the breaker there. It's back in the breaker again. Don't like it when we test levels a second time. I don't see any news. Any news come out for that the freaking humongous candle? What the hell is this market? It's crazy. Shit changes in 1 minute. I don't think there's any news for that. It's just an insane candle that I don't like because of that's now a freaking SMT there for this low. Can't believe we didn't break this. Huh. Well, at least I didn't pyramid. Mm. 15-minute looks insane right now on NASDAQ.